some great specials and promotions we're going to share at the end. So if you can stay till the end, awesome. And if you can't, no worries. If you registered, you will get a recording for this class tomorrow. So you can rewatch things, but please stay on if you can, because this way you can interact with us, you can ask us questions. And for those who stay on live the entire class, I will see who's there at the end and I will do a raffle for some fun prizes. So maybe that'll be a little motivation for you. Okay, so this is our Detoxing Your Organs, Restoring Your Vitality class, and we're also going to go over some of the new products that we're super, super excited about. So let's get started. You can go on to the next one, Dee. So when we talk about detox, right? Like I know back in the day I'd say, "Oh, I'm gonna do a detox this, once or twice a year." And it was kind of like the people around me who were into really doing things naturally and, and understood about natural wellness that did detoxes, but it wasn't something that I saw the vast majority of the people doing, right? That I knew or that were in my practice and clients. I was educating them a lot about detox as they got to understand things about natural health. But what research tells us is that it's not just for us, hardcore natural health goers. It's for everyone now. It's not an option anymore. It's not something you can decide to do. It's very, very necessary because up to 35% of Americans have stressed livers. That's a very, very high number. And this is due to the toxic overload in our livers that we're going to learn more about all the functions that our liver has to go through and all the processes and all the pathways and how they get all gunked up. And it's super, super important to clean that out so that our bodies can function properly. Okay. Toxic overload can contribute to not just physical ailments, but also energy, being tired all the time. I mean, who needs that second cup of coffee at 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon before the end of the workday? Brain fog, alertness, hormone issues. I mean, ladies, I mean, it gets to that time of life, right? Like our hormones are all out of whack. When our livers are congested, it just exasperates those issues, gut imbalances, and premature aging. Environmental toxins can also impair our liver function. Just think about all the things that we're breathing in each day, that we're exposed to when we leave our homes, just in the environment, coming from vehicles, right? Coming from factories. We are breathing all of that in, sadly. And that is also as much as 45% impairment in our liver function because of those environmental toxins. Okay. And more than half of us are also, oh, I was almost done there. I was reading the last one. More than half of us are also deficient in key nutrients that fuel detox enzymes. So when we are also in conjunction with just being clogged up in our livers, when we are also deficient in our food and our nutrients, then the way that our liver can detox and the enzymes that it needs are depleted. So it's a combination of both cleaning out our bodies and also nutrition, right? Okay, we can go to the next one now. Okay, so as you can see here, we have toxic substances and the liver detox phases. Now, don't get all, you know, caught up in everything. We're going to make it simple. And just think about the things that bring toxins into the body, the stuff we deal with every day. First, it's in the air you breathe, it's in the water you drink. Now, having a really good filtration system is very, very important. If you've never had your water tested, I highly, highly recommend that you do that. It's worth doing it. Most, even the pipes that bring the water into the homes, they're made of plastics or metals, and both can carry things like lead and copper into your water. And too much copper can actually cause some of the hormone issues, especially in women. So we know that we can't completely avoid toxins because they're literally everywhere, but we can cut down on exposure and help the body do its job better with the detox process. Now, when we think about food, even organic foods can have toxins in them when they've been tested. Then, when you add in pesticides, skincare, cleaning products, laundry detergent, all the things that run through your liver, which is your main detox organ, right? It's all getting all congested with all of those things. Another one, and a big one, and one that you can't avoid the way sometimes you can avoid some of these other things, is pharmaceutical medications or even over the counter medications. If you're someone that has taken big amounts of Tylenol because you're in chronic pain, something that Tylenol does that I recently learned is it makes your body be drained of glutathione. Okay, and glutathione is like your body's cleanup crew in your liver. It helps with your brain, your immune system, and your liver all need it. And when it runs low, your liver really struggles. Okay. And we have lots of things in doTERRA that you can prevent using Tylenol for. Okay. So definitely, if you're still doing Tylenol, please get with the person that invited you to this class to guide you with better options. Okay. Your body's also dealing with internal toxins like bacteria, hormones, your ovaries and your adrenals and even your fat cells can make estrogen when your liver can't clear it out, and it will really throw your hormones out of whack. So, if you want more energy, clearer skin, balanced hormones, and better moods, it really does start with supporting your liver and lowering that toxic load with your detox. Okay. So, when we talk about how detox actually works, your liver goes through 3 phases of detox. Phase one is you got to break things down. You got to turn nutrients into hormones and toxins into smaller parts so your body can use or get rid of. To do that, your liver needs nutrients like B vitamins, vitamin C, zinc, selenium, and magnesium. Okay, that's where nutrients are a very, very crucial part of the detox process. You also need glutathione and something called NAC, which helps your body make more of it. You need plant compounds, okay, which will help with inflammation, pain, and immune health. Then you have phase two, where your liver packages things up so it can safely leave the body. This step also uses vitamins, zinc, and glutathione, as well as some plant nutrients. This is where your body clears out extra hormones and toxins. Okay, sometimes your body can actually develop synthetic hormones called xenoestrogens from the exposure to plastics and chemicals in your car seats and in mattresses. So when we say clear out hormones, that's what we mean also. There's some synthetic hormones created in the body. And then phase three is like taking out the trash. Everything that has been processed must leave through your bowels or your urine. If there's a hiccup along the way and things get backed up, that's when you're going to start to see symptoms like fatigue, brain fog, digestive issues, problems going to the bathroom, headaches, migraines, skin issues, breakouts, right? So the goal is to give your body what it needs and to keep all 3 phases working smoothly. Okay. We can go to the next slide. Now, I know this slide is a little hard to see and it's a little blurry, but I added it in here, not for you guys to have to read every single word in here, but because what it's showing you is all the different processes in the liver, all the different enzymes that it takes in the liver that it needs to function properly, and some of the pathways that need to be cleared for detoxification. So just to kind of give you a broad idea of all the different things that are happening in that one organ. Okay, you don't have to read all the things and understand all the things. It was just a visual representation of that. I actually got this from a doctor, a functional medicine doctor who teaches people about what's going on in the liver. You see, she circled a bunch of stuff on here. So that's why I added this, because I just wanted you to see, because when I saw this, I was like, wow, like you don't really think about all the different things the liver has to do. And we really want to keep the liver healthy, right? So when you look at everything our bodies need, it's quite a lot. And it's really not easy to get all of that on your own every single day. And that's why it's so important to make sure you have what you need for phase one, that you use those nutrients, and in phase two. But if you're missing key pieces, it's like driving a car with no gas. It's just not going to work. So you can see what's needed and you can see what's getting in the way. You can see what's needed in terms of the enzymes and the nutrients, and you can see what's getting in the way by blocking up those detoxification pathways, okay? So that's where we're going to learn how to give the body what it needs for the liver and also how to clear out those pathways so it can get rid of the things that are doing damage in our bodies and it doesn't get all gunked up. Okay, you can go to the next slide. Here, we're going to talk about the kidneys. Okay. Kidneys are also organs that need a whole lot of love. And I really don't see people talking about them as often as we talk about the liver. People don't usually mention the kidneys unless they start having a problem with their kidneys, right? Unless they go into the doctor and the doctor's going, hey, your kidney function isn't good. Or if you're suffering from kidney stones, right? Other than that, people just forget about the kidneys. But they're actually one of the most important elimination organs that we have. Okay, the kidneys help filter your blood, remove toxins, process certain nutrients in your body, flush out pharmaceutical drugs. So if you're on a pharmaceutical for some chronic issue that you have to be on, like diabetes or high blood pressure or cholesterol, think about that. Your body's organs are going to be more burdened with these. Okay, so you have to take extra care of your kidneys and your liver because all of this gets filtered out through the urine. So we want to make sure they're also supported. They really work hand in hand with the liver, and we're going to talk more about how you can support both of them. Okay, go to the next slide. So here, when you see these two diagrams, look at the one on the right. It's like a leaky drainage funnel because everything starts with the health of your cells. Healthy cells make up healthy tissues and organs. And when your cells aren't healthy, your organs simply cannot do their jobs properly. When that happens, it affects how things move through your lymphatic system, which is what helps clear toxins from your body. From there, the waste is going to have to get through the liver, through your bile ducts. And if you don't have a gallbladder, which a lot of people don't have these days, do not worry, you can still support this process with the proper enzymes. Okay. Finally, if your gut isn't moving things properly, the elimination pathway will get backed up, and that means toxins are going to stay in your system. But when everything in your systems are working properly and they're working together, your cells, your lymphatic system, your liver, and your gut, everything flows in harmony. That is when your body has the ability to naturally detox and heal the way that it was designed to do by our creator. Okay. So as you can see on one side, it's leaky and it's backed up. And on the other side, it flows properly. You got your cells, your organs, your lymphatic system, and that is how it comes down into the colon. We're going to learn more about that part of our detox organ from Juliana, and then she's going to give us some hope. So it's not all gloom and doom, guys. Like there's hope and there's a way to properly detoxify our body. So if Juliana will join us now, we're happy to have and learn more about how to do that.
All right, thanks, Marlene. Yes, so let's talk a little bit about the colon. And we know that it's one of the body's main pathways for detoxification. It's probably the most common organ that we think of when it comes to detoxing, but it's all connected. So stay with us and you'll see how it all is connected and how we can support you in this detoxification process in the most natural way, because that's how our body was created in design to detox, not just once or twice a year, but every day naturally. So back to the colon, its job is to eliminate toxins and waste, but it also is to absorb water and minerals that keep us hydrated and balanced. So it has that dual effect. But when we don't get enough things in our diet like fiber, water, especially fiber, which by the way, we see a lot of hype around protein and getting enough protein these days, but the real issue is people are not eating enough fiber in our food. And not just that, but drinking enough water. So when we're under a lot of stress, the colon can slow down. And then if you add on top of that environmental toxins like Marlene was talking about, processed foods, and then just having irregular eating habits that are just not optimal for you, our system can get backed up pretty easily. And that's often when we see the most people wanting to detox, they feel sluggish, they feel like they can go to the bathroom easily, or vice versa, they go to the bathroom too often. So yeah, these signs are just our body screaming or whispering, hey, I need some attention. I need to clear out some of these toxins, and that's one of the benefits of detoxing. So when that happens, we might notice other symptoms like bloating, and then brain fog, that's another big one, very common. Our skin is our largest organ, so we do notice a lot of skin complexities like breakouts, for example, or just random things that come and go. That's because our body is struggling to move out what no longer needs, and when waste stays inside too long, it can definitely reabsorb into the bloodstream. So now it's adding more toxins than what we already are originally disposed to. When the colon is cleansed, however, and it's functioning properly like it's supposed to, everything feels way better. We are able to go to the bathroom okay, we digest foods okay. And another sign that something may be off actually in a digestive system is when we go to the bathroom, and you see that you are eliminating pieces of food that haven't been fully digested. That's another sign that the bile isn't working well. So a detox can benefit with that too. So even if you have super clear skin and that's not an issue for you because it is one of the telltale signs of detoxing, it may be showing up in different ways. So just kind of think about that. A few signs your colon may be also backed up if you're skipping days going to the bathroom. It's also if you feel sluggish after eating specifically, or you have cravings of certain foods. So we're now getting into maybe potentially having a deficiency in vitamins, or our body's not being able to fully absorb nutrients from food alone, even if you're eating super clean and organic and all of that, it may be still not, our body may still not be able to absorb the nutrients fully, and then at the same time overloading with toxins. So those are some of just the signs that we need to keep an eye for. And then just remember that the liver filters out the toxins. The kidneys have an important function too. They flush them out. And then the colon removes anything that's left over to push out. But then whenever we start to see the signs, definitely it's not that it's super like late to do a detox or that your body is not going to be able to recover from it. I like to be more proactive about things. I like to actually detox twice a year, um, do the full protocol, but then every day do some of these habits that you're going to learn, some of which may be new to you. So just take it baby steps, one step at a time. And just know that it's never too late to start a habit that will support you in a detoxing process and remaining healthy. And now we're going to get into one of the recommendations that we recently found out from experts, and that's Revitazen. Here's our Revitazen. It's basically a complex that supports daily organ function. It helps with natural cleansing of key organs. You guessed it, liver, kidneys, and our intestines for the most part. It promotes the elimination of accumulated toxins, and it helps us with our energy so that we don't feel lethargic or with the brain fog. Obviously, it helps with digestion since that's a key part of staying well and just overall wellness, especially during these times of the year where we may have more sugar and more processed foods than normal due to holidays and traveling. You can treat yourself once in a while, but just know that when we overall focus on our wellness and do little steps like these, we can make a better overall outcome with our health. And then last but not least, Revitacent provides a foundation for a more balanced lifestyle so that we are still able to treat ourselves, especially during this time of year. And if we go to the next slide, let's go over what it has, because I don't know about you, I like to see the ingredients of things, especially if they call themselves natural. Don't trust any detox supplement out there. I encourage you to read what it has, number one, and number two, to read what each ingredient does, like what kind of herbs support the detoxing process, what is backing up this claimed evidence. And what I like about the Revitazen, first of all, is that it was presented to us by experts that did studies on this. And I already knew some of these herbs that it has and the benefits that provides to us in terms of detoxing. So one of them is artichoke extract. Yes, artichoke, the food itself. The extract itself, when you hear it, it's just a little bit higher amounts than what you could eat in your food. And so this specifically supports digestion and liver health. Something else I like about Revitazen is that it has black cumin seed oil. It's super rich in antioxidant benefits and the cumin essential. So there's different kinds of black cumin and the regular cumin. It supports digestion. So we know this from traditional Indian medicine, actually dating back thousands of years ago, the importance of having cumin in our diet, but also when it's an essential oil form or an extract, it's a little bit more potent for our body to do its job with cleansing. And then what I also like about the Revitazen complex is that it comes in dual chamber capsule. This means that it's designed to separate and protect ingredients for maximum effectiveness in the body because this format allows the essential oils that it has and the plant extras to work together without losing its potency. And then in addition to that, it won't be destroyed or dissolve with the stomach acid like we see, with any other type of generic detox pill. So in short, this capsule ensures that all ingredients work together optimally to support detoxification on a daily basis. Because why does this even matter in the first place? Well, as we were talking about earlier, the world we live in, we just have loads of toxin exposure, some of which we can control by slowly swapping out products that have some sort of toxins in them and opting out for more natural options. But then there's other things that are just all around us, from the pollution, the air, the traffic, extreme, different circumstances. And when we don't have support, these compounds place daily stress on the organs that keep us alive. So that's why it's recommended by experts to take Revitazen once a day. And then we do have that within our 30-day cleanse program that you'll learn more about. We have a little cheat sheet that allows you to see like what can you do in 30 days, just because that helps to build new habits, especially if you're new to this. And you'll be able to learn more about other things here in our presentation that support your cleansing. So now we'll go on and learn about GS Assist.
Okay, I think it was Amy. You're going to teach GX?
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you,
Hello,
Amy.
everybody. Thank you for the opportunity. I'm here to talk about GX Assist now. And as we mentioned at the beginning of our talk, one of the most important parts of our body is the gut flora. Over time, due to our diet and lifestyle, this flora can accumulate toxins. We all know that. That's why it's essential to do an intestinal detox to help our body absorb all the good things we give it while eliminating what it doesn't need. This is where GX Assist comes in. It's a natural cleanser that helps support and rebalance our gut flora. It's a combination of CPTG, essential oils, and caprylic acid that helps maintain a healthy digestive tract by creating an environment that that's inhospitable to anything that could challenge the immune system. It also contains oregano, it has tea tree, all the things that we know that are really good for our bodies. Lemon, it has lemongrass, it has peppermint and thyme. These blends help purify and cleanse the digestive tract while supporting microbial balance. Caprylic acid, a fatty acid derived from coconut oil, has been used for over 40 years to support the GI health and maintain microbial balance. So the recommended use is we take 3 soft gels with each meal for 10 days. Now, so why is it different? Most detox products are pretty harsh and act fast. If we go to any place, any supermarket, we go to Walmart, we all know we take the detox that they sell there. I think most of us have done it before. I've done it before myself. And It's not good. Because what it does to your body is that when you take it, you immediately feel it. Like you start going to the restroom nonstop. And that's one of the things that our customers always ask, because they're like, okay, so if I take this GX assist, do I need to stay close to the bathroom? Right? That's one of the main things that they ask. Will I be able to work normally? Like, will I be able to do any like normal stuff? Or do I need to be like running to the bathroom? And with this, the answer is no. But with many other cleanses, we know that the answer will absolutely be yes. Now, a lot of those detoxes actually deplete nutrients and can weaken our body that's already tired or overloaded. You don't want to hear that down. That's what's already struggling. This system is different. It gently opens your pathways instead of forcing and choking your body. It's something you can use daily without worrying about feeling sick or drained or like tired of going to the bathroom all the time. It's been thoroughly tested before being released, and unlikely most cleanses, it includes targeted support for your organs. So it's good for you. Not only cleans your body, but it all things to it, like beneficial things. The essential oils in this product specifically support the body's detox processes and organ systems. This cleanse works in phases to open and support your pathways so your body can detox more efficiently. And because it includes essential oils, something you won't find in any other cleanse, we know that. It's gentle, it's effective, and it's designed to fit into your everyday life without interruptions. So it's the best thing you can do if you want to clean your intestines, you want to clean your body without causing any damage to it. So let's learn what else we have to see, and let's do it. Let's try to stay clean, maintain our bodies healthy, and let's see what else we have. Let's see what other products we have to talk about this night.
Hey,
Thank you,
sparkling
Amy.
ones. I'm so
Thank
glad you're
you.
here. Thank you, Amy. We're going to talk about VMG. I'm so happy that I get to talk to you about this because it's one of my favorite foundational wellness tools. Now, I know you're probably thinking, at least some of you, another multivitamin, but I promise this one's different. It's VMG Plus isn't your average off-the-shelf powder. It's a clean, vegan, gluten-free blend designed to truly nourish your body at the cellular level, giving your body what it's really craving, right? Genuine whole food nourishment. Inside that little sachet, you get over 90 premium ingredients. That's 90 premium ingredients. You get whole food based vitamins and minerals. You get fruits, veggies, digestive enzymes, probiotics, and even certified pure tested grade essential oils. In other words, it's a nutrient dense powerhouse that helps you fill in those gaps in your diet um, that you are probably missing. It, you can kind of think of it like a nutrient packed smoothie for your cells. But what really sets it apart is that it uses advanced liposomal delivery technology. So think of liposomes as tiny nutrient shuttles made from the same material as your cell membranes. It's a smart delivery service that helps your nutrients actually get to your cells instead of getting lost along the way. Those tiny liposomes act like a protective bubble that carries nutrients right where your body needs them the most, and it helps your body to absorb them. And then on top of that, it also has specific probiotics that help your body absorb nutrients even better. It supports a healthy gut, so you have a more efficient digestive process and steady energy throughout your day. So when we say that it supports your foundational wellness, it really does. BMG Plus helps to fill in those nutritional gaps, as I mentioned. It's going to promote balanced energy. It's going to give your body consistent, high quality nourishment every single day. So when you take BMG Plus, you're not just taking supplements, you're supporting your body with real nourishment from the inside out. But the best part is that it tastes delish. Seriously, this is the best tasting vitamins I've ever had. So if you haven't tried it already, you're definitely gonna want to. Now, Caressa gets to tell us about E Omega Plus.
Hello, everyone. Great day, great day. Hope everybody is doing well and feeling well. I'm Carissa, and I'm excited tonight to talk to everyone about the E Omega Plus. Um, Also, I wanted to share that right now I am doing a detox. Make sure I'm okay. How can you hear me? Right now, I am participating in the detox, and I'm doing a 90-day. And right now, I'm on about day 6 today. And so I'm taking the VMGs, which Dee just spoke about, the E Omegas, which I'm going to share a little bit about, and our probiotics, and just a couple more products as well that help our body while detoxing. And I've been wanting to detox, and I've been a little afraid because I'm so busy, and it's like I don't feel like I have the time to like settle down and detox, but it's something I've been wanting to do. So I was so excited when doTERRA released this detox, and so I just want to share with you guys, like, it's going really well. I can move around. I can do all the work that I need to do. And so far, what I'm feeling is very energized. And I'm also having a little more elimination, but it's like gentle. It's so gentle. There's no harshness so far. And I've just been very happy about it because it's something that I've been like praying for and wanting and desiring. And of course, doTERRA made it possible. So just want to share that if you have any interest, which everyone should, of wanting to just cleanse and reset yourself, it's a great time. Even though we have the holidays and everything, you can still live your life, but inviting this right where you are is really well too. So that's what I wanted to share. Um, Let me see if I can see the screen. So a little bit about what I'm going to share with the E Omegas. This is such a dynamic supplement, but some of the main things that got me very excited about it is that um, it really is helpful for our cognitive health and like our joints and our skin. And I learned a few quick facts that made me be very much more interested in the E Omega tonight when I realized that I was going to present on it. So I did want to make sure that everybody's still here with us. So if you guys could participate in the chat, because I heard Marlene say she was doing some raffles, so maybe we can get some winners. In the chat, if you could put how much of our brain do you think is fat? Like what percentage of our brain do you think is fat? I see 75%, 100%, 80. Big numbers, big numbers. But all right, I give it a few more people. Kind of close, Yvonne. All right, guys. So 60% of our brain is fat. And one of the most efficient ways that we can get the fat is not through like eating. We can find this support in fish, but I mean, how much fish are we all eating and where is it even coming from these days? So knowing that we have 60% of our brain that is fat, to me is very dynamic for us to have a great way to supplement and make sure that we're providing the elements that are needed through these omegas. But one of the things that stuck out very big for me was that learning that we can't produce this. So this is not a supplement that we can produce within ourselves. So we definitely need to be adding the E Omega to our diets. And so one of the most efficient ways, like I said, is through fish, or um, the other way is what did I write here? Yeah, fish or our diet. So basically, every day, each and every one of us need 500 milligrams of E omegas. And so the average person, what I wrote down is that I learned the average person takes in 90. So that is a significant difference from what we actually need. And so the amount that we get from these E omegas is 900 milligrams. So we're supplying so much more support to those, the heart, the brain, our circulatory system. Our heart is very important, and this is helping our heart. Another tip about it is you're making our heart work less. So if you know anyone or you yourself deal with anything heart related, this is something that's really going to add some support to releasing some of the pressure off the heart and allowing it to do less work by the provisions that it makes for us. So really good for sharper focus and memory, heart and blood circulation, our joint health, and great for our skin as well. So while we're detoxing, sometimes we get like breakouts, which right now that's something I'm experiencing. I wasn't having any breakouts, but now I got like 2 spots this morning. So I know like things are working, things are opening up and cleansing. And so all we're doing is just helping our bodies do what it's supposed to do. We're creating that environment for our bodies to be able to do what it needs to do. So it's very gentle. Like she was saying, and the E omegas are so important. And I'm also going to put a link in the chat so that you guys can watch like a quick video on it so you can learn a little bit more. So next slide. And then here you can see a bit more about the support that the E omega supplies for us. So like I said, really good for our heart health and helping us reduce the risk of heart disease. Like how many of us know someone with heart disease or have lost loved ones to heart disease, and we just don't know what to do, to support that. This is something that's really big for that. And then the cognitive wellness, being good for our brains. This is something that I'm giving to my daughters. We love it. We take it every single day. And I'm so grateful to know that I have something that I give my daughters at such a young age to support their brain health, because like they mentioned earlier, it's we're toxified. Toxins are everywhere and they're in everything. We can't escape it. So the best that we can do is offer ourselves supplementation that helps our bodies just support all the needs, because it's just so much. And the way my kids take it and the way I take it is that we bite right into it, guys, and chew it up. There is no fishiness to it. If you're taking omegas or fish oil and you're tasting like the burping of the fish and stuff, it's letting you know that it's like rancid. So it's really not good quality that you're taking in. So this is something that can literally be chewed up. Your kids can chew it as well. And then the capsule that it's in is made from tapioca. So it's all nature made. And then boom, you got all of that 900 milligrams per day. So to me, it's just very dynamic and something that I know we all need. And it's just really supportive to like one of our biggest organs, like our heart. So make sure that if you're interested or you know anyone, please spread the wealth, because nature has so much to offer us. I want to say this might be my last one, Miss T. Oh, yes. So I think Miss Amy's going to come in and take it away for us. Come on, Amy.
Hi, everyone. So, undeniably fresh and familiar, CPTG lemon essential oil offers countless benefits and versatile applications. Lemon oil helps create a bright, uplifting atmosphere that supports a positive mood and energy. It has so many benefits, from cleaning sticky sticker residue, promoting clear skin, to polishing wood. When taken internally, it can support the digestive and nervous systems, thanks to its high limonene content. Lemon essential oil offers one of the simplest yet most effective ways to begin supporting the body naturally. When added to water, just a few drops provide gentle daily support for liver detoxification, healthy digestion, and nervous system balance. Use it in glass or stainless steel because lemon oil can actually eat away at certain plastics over time. That's how strong it is. And that's why it works so well for cleaning off sticky sticker residue. Like all citrus oils, it's rich in limonene, a compound known for its antioxidant and cleansing properties.
Lemon oil helps the body neutralize toxins and promotes a healthy internal environment. Incorporating it into your daily routine is a powerful and accessible way to enhance overall vitality. And then now Marlene's going to talk about the kit.
Thank you, Amy. Let me just go in here. Okay, so there are some really, really great deals right now for you to get started with your detox, but we want to show you how you can actually just have this as a part of your lifestyle, right? Like it's not just about doing a detox for a week or 10 days or even 30 days. You can actually do this on a consistent basis and you can implement these things into your 30 days. So, water, whether you're detoxing or not, right? You have to drink half your body weight in ounces. Okay, I always tell people, say to me, oh yeah, I drink a lot of water. I drink like 3 glasses a day. Not enough. Not enough. The same way our bodies, our brains are a tremendous amount of fat, our bodies are a tremendous amount of water too. So we really need the water. And we do need the water infused with electrolytes, with amino acids, because that is how water is in our body. It's not just clear water either, right? So you want to first infuse it so that it does what it's supposed to do in our body and truly hydrate us and not just go through us. So then you're running to the bathroom all day and you're actually depleting your body of more nutrients because it's kind of like washing out the nutrients as it just goes right through you. Okay. Movement. So as we're detoxing, I know we're going to feel a little tired at first, but as Carissa shared, as of day 6, she feels energized, right? So use that energy to move and get the body moving and circulating because as you're detoxing, all these toxins are coming out of your tissues and into your bloodstream. So you want to flush all of that out. A really good movement is for your lymphatic system is rebounding. So that's like just, and even if you don't have a little trampoline rebounder thing, you can just go on your toes and heels and just kind of bounce your body up and down for a few seconds at a time. That's really good for the lymph system. And you could do that without having any kind of equipment. Okay. Also, dry brushing is really good for that too. So you can take your dry brush around your lymphatic system and your under your arms, your rib cage. Okay. Then castor oil packs. We now have an incredible castor oil in doTERRA too. So you can use that castor oil and mix it with the Revitazen oil and use it to help support your liver through your detox and in general. You know, you could do this, especially if you've been diagnosed with fatty liver or liver issues, enzyme issues, things like that. You can do this on a consistent basis. Like Amy said, with lemon in your water, a great gentle thing to do every single day, whether you're detoxing or not. Okay. And then rest. You have to rest and manage your stress. Okay. So, whatever that is for you, whether it's, I just did a little half-hour yoga right in the porch on Zoom with my boyfriend. He's 2 hours away, and we make it a point to wind down our days together and have that time together to not just talk but do something positive for our body. And even if you can't be in the same room with that person, you can still use technology just like we are right now, right, to help each other, support each other, educate each other, and make those connections. So you could do that right on you. He has this really cool app, forget the name of it, but all these different yogas and Pilates in there, and it's awesome. All you need is a mat and a phone and you can get to it. And then sleep and reset. This class is not all on sleep, but we know in doTERRA we have so many incredible tools for sleep as well, from soft gels to oils to that beautiful stick that we put on our body, and just create those rituals for your sleep, especially when you're detoxing, because you're going to need it too. So you can go to the next slide. And here is a kit that we have right now on sale up until I believe December, if I'm not mistaken. These products are altogether at a cost of value of $250. But right now, you will have them for 180 as a package. If someone can write in the chat, evoluciona tu bienestar, because when you go to look for this kit, if you want to find it in your back office, you're going to have to practice your español because this was a kit. And we're all bilingual here, right? Because we're from Florida mostly. So this is a kit that you'll find by looking it up in Spanish, okay? Evoluciona tu bienestar. You have your VMG, you have your E omegas, you have your GX Assist, your Revitazen, and your lemon. It's a very, very complete package for not just detoxing, but then restoring nutrients back into your body throughout the detox and beyond. It's a really good opportunity for you, those of you who have not tried the VMG yet, who have not tried the omegas yet, to get started throughout doing your detox. Because back in the day, we would have detox kits. The cleanse and restore was only the GX assist and then the liver support. Now you have everything for $70 off. Okay. It's 145 PV, which is great as well. And then all you would need to add following this would be your microbiome, right? Because you want to then replenish your PB Restore after you do this. So this kit is a great, great way for you to get started. If you're on this call, most of us already are in doTERRA, but if you're on this call and you're brand new and you don't have an account yet, you can utilize this as your enrollment order as well, if that's the way you want to get started, which would be a really great way to get started. And there's some extra promotions for that as well, that I think Shanti, if she's on the call, is going to go over and share the promotions, the extra promotions that you can get if you're a brand new customer. And if you're on this call and you weren't aware of these promotions, please share this with the people that you've been telling about these products for probably years now, that this is a great time to get started because of this package, which is a $70 savings, and also some of the other specials that are going on right now that if Shanti's on, you can go to the next slide. If she's on, she can go over it. If she's not, then I will. Are you on, Shanti?
Yes, hi.
Oh, awesome. Hi, Shanti. Great.
Hi, guys. So I'll just be going over some of the free gifts that you get. If you get more than 100 PV, you actually get free shipping. You also get a little welcome booklet. It comes with a few sample packets of like the electrolytes, probiotics, toothpaste, a deep blue sample, which is for you can massage for pain. And then also a little booklet to kind of explain, give you some information. And if you set up your rewards order by clicking the subscribe monthly, there's like a little area you check it at checkout. You'll actually receive these doTERRA rewards welcome gift. And if you order a little more and it's 125 PV, you actually get the free product of the month as long as you order before the 15th of the month. This one is the doTERRA Serenity. It's a 5 milliliter. So this is really good for what Marlene was just talking about to help support with sleep. Sometimes, during detox can bring up emotions or affect our sleep. So you can actually apply this to the bottoms of your feet or your heart, and this will help you get really good quality sleep. There is also with the foundational wellness bundle, you get a peppermint 5 milliliter and also a glass shaker bottle. So this is really convenient so that you can take your supplements on the go. Also, it's glass, so you're not absorbing in any of the plastics if you were using a plastic bottle. And this is actually peppermint that you can ingest. So this is really good for your digestion. You can even apply this to your stomach or add it into your water, or if you want to have fresh breath as well. And if you order a little more and you actually get 150 PV, you get to pick from 3 gift options. So you can either get essential oil diffuser, which is that pebble diffuser, or you can pick between, you get 2 toothpaste. One is like a clovey taste and one is a peppermint one, or you can get the hand wash with the glass dispenser. And then the next slide, please. And there's actually even more new member promos right now, which I'm absolutely love. These are some of my favorite oils. So For a 100 PV order, you get a free 15-liter balance. So this is actually a $32 oil. And if you do 200 PV, you also get a free adaptive touch, which is $68 value. So these would be really beneficial during a detox. Sometimes during a detox, it can kind of bring up like emotions, or we might have some like stress or anxiety that might surface. So these are some of my favorites that you can apply to the feet or to the heart that will help keep you grounded. That'll help with any stress that you're dealing or comes up during the detox as well.
I just want to mention too that this is a special promotion for those of the people on in doTERRA that are doing Diamond Club. So I want to give an opportunity to the people on the call and whoever invited you to this, if they may be doing Diamond Club, just check in with them to see if they have a Diamond Club code that they're using. And if you're on my team and you have no one that is providing the code for you, get with the person that invited you to the call and they'll have a code for you. So I didn't want to put the code on here so that this way everyone doing Diamond Club could share their own codes, because I know that that matters for their um, activity in Diamond Club. So good luck to the Diamond Clubbers. These are really great oils to get for free during that promotion. They're some of my favorites. Balance was the first blend that I ever used for my emotions 13 years ago when I learned of essential oils, and it was a game changer for me. So an adaptive is definitely a favorite. And like Shanti said, through detox, you can some of those deep rooted emotions can start to come back to the surface, and having essential oils to help you through that is very, very important. So make sure you get your Diamond Club codes for these orders. If you're brand new to doTERRA, you're getting lots of great deals with this month of detox and the Diamond Club. Okay, let's go to the next one. This is also another promo going on right now in a select groups of doTERRA. So please don't call doTERRA corporate and be like, where is that promo about this 25, 100, blah, blah, blah. They're going to be like, I don't know what you're talking about. So however you found your way to this call, I know I share with Crossline Builders and things like that. Just get with me if you want to enroll as a new member, or you have someone in mind that you want to enroll as a new member with 125 with that kit, Evoluciona tu Bienestar, if they're going to be detoxing and they enroll with that kit of 125, or Foundational Wellness Kit, 125 with the omegas. I think it's the omegas and the VMG. And then doing another 125 the following month in October or November. So if they enroll in November, because I know we're at the end of the month now, and people might be like, what? It's already the 27th. Like, I want to take advantage of this. You can in November too. So if you're, I just got notice from corporate that we can offer it in November. So if you are enrolling someone in November, or you're enrolling in November, and then you do order in December, sorry, you get 100 points free. And in doTERRA, 100 points means $100. Okay, more or less, give or take. So, I mean, the product has to be $100 for you to get the points. So, you have that in your accounts for 12 months to use however you like. And that's a really great deal. So between this and then the kit being on sale, and then your all the promos that Shanti went over with your new accounts, plus the Diamond Club code, you will have so many great incentives to get started and be motivated to do that detox now, before the holidays, right? Because then you're going to do more damage then, and then you're going to need to do another detox after the holidays also. So take advantage and clean and reset now so you don't feel so guilty later, and then you can clean and reset again. We don't have to only do it after the holidays. We can do detoxes. I like to do them every 3 months or so and just keep my body working. Now that you've seen all the things our liver has to do, I mean, think about how quickly it can get backed up again when we're not eating and when we're just breathing the air out there, right? Like, we really need to take care of our bodies. So I hope this inspires you to do that. And if you have it in you to stay on with us for the next like 10 minutes or so, we just want to also share some ways that if you are interested in learning how to share these amazing products, whether it's to invite people to classes like this or get your products paid for, or you just can't help but tell people about them because that's what we do as humans, right? Like something works for us and then we go, guys, you got to try this, or you got to watch this movie, or you got to see this. Well, I want to share this because now it is easier than ever to do that. I know some people in the past 13 years that I've been doing this have said to me, Marlene, I want to share, but like I just don't know all of that stuff about oils and sesquiterpenes and like how you help people with all those. There's just too much going on in doTERRA. There's way too many products for me to learn. So, please, please be inspired and excited by this small, quick presentation that Juliana and I will go over because it's easier than ever to share, and there's so many benefits to doing so. So, Juliana's going to teach us that part of it, and I'm so excited that hopefully most of you will stay on and learn, and we promise we'll be quick.
Thanks, Marlene. Before we get into this, just want to mention that I put here in the chat the cheat sheet for the detox. So it just walks you through the whole 30 days. I highly recommend that you print that so that way you can literally check it off. And if you are watching the recording and don't have access to the link in the chat, then just message the person that invited you and they'll also send it to you. Okay, so I want you to put one in the chat here if you would like to get your products, your supplements, your detox products, or anything that we've shared today or other wellness classes for free. Who doesn't like free stuff, right? Well, that's something that I didn't think it was possible until I learned more about the possibilities on doing so. And like Marlene said, it's never been easier because we can really just share what we learn, and by doing so, we can get that money back in return of what we invest. Because I'm more of a proponent of whatever we invest in our health, like our vitamins, minerals, omegas, the lemon oil, the detox products, the things that we've talked about in this class, this is part of our budget. This is part of what we consider an investment in our health. But I understand that, we live in a world where everything is not as economic as we like it to be. Prices are going up, inflation, all of that. So I love the option that we have to be able to get that in return and therefore get our products paid for, like Marlene said. So we have a system, which is very important whenever you are, reaching for goals, whether you just want to get your products for free, as simple as your VMG, for example. Let's say you want to start with your vitamins because you love what they provide. You've tried them for 30 days, knowing that they have a satisfaction guarantee, and then you want to get them for free because, that's something that is within your goals. Well, focusing on that, there has to be a system in place, and we have that in our team, thankfully, a system that works, a system that has been expanded to many of us. And we don't have a whole lot of time to talk about that in here. We just want to mention that is something that we can talk to you more about one-on-one or in other classes. So simply by sharing what you know, and you don't have to be an expert, you don't have to be a health practitioner, a coach, or have some sort of title to do this. I mean, I've been talking a lot with moms that are wanting to embrace this lifestyle and be able to work from home and take care of their families. That's something that a lot aspire to, but then also investing in their health and taking care of their own families. But this can work for just about anybody out there. So whether you want to get your products for free and or want to replace your income or supplement your income, there are options for everybody. You can literally set your goals for whatever you want them to be. But what we encourage is to get with the person that invited you to this class, and then we will be able to mentor you and help you set your goals, whether you're able to do this from your home or locally within your community or even online. So that's the beauty of this digital age that we're in, that we can expand horizons and reach many people around the globe as much as we like to. So if we go to the next slide. With doTERRA, we have endless opportunities, different ways of getting our products paid for. And of course, residual income, supplementing, replacing income potentially. So, one study that I learned about recently is that there is a pretty significant number of people today that actually have side hustles. So, it's very common for people to have their day job, their corporate job, or their business. And then that maybe will pay the bills and some of the main stuff, but then they have like a side job or something else that is bringing home some money to pay for more bills or to go on vacation or what have you. And that has been pretty normalized in the last few years. So that's why you've seen Uber on the rise and Uber Eats and all these other side hustles, if you will. So doTERRA could be one of those. In fact, it has a whole system in place, the resources, and we have, a great team where we support each other. So think about it as a way to help this, growing economy where we already have things done for you essentially. So wherever that means for you, there's definitely a path and our team can support that. We go to the next slide, please. And some of the main questions that probably are going through your head right now is, well, how much time is this going to take out of my day? What kind of things do I have to learn? I'm not an expert. Is this going to work for me? What do I do next? And the good news is that although we have systems in place that we are happy to teach you about, there's a lot of flexibility in the time that you can put into this, the way that you do so, where, etc. So we can talk about this for much longer time, but that's where the one-on-one chat with the person that invited you to this class can really help on supporting where exactly do you want to go? Like, you want to start with just getting your VMG paid for? Okay, like what is that going to look like? And we can, support one-on-one on a case-by-case basis. Okay, so some of the more traditional ways on how we can start sharing is so simple. It's actually so common that I bet you have done this before. How many of you have already shared something that you've liked or that someone asked you about? For example, you go to a get together with family or friends and they say, "Oh, I love your jacket," or "I like your purse," or "I like this that you have," or what are you putting in your hair? Your skin is amazing. Whether it's through compliments or observations, people want to know what you're doing or what you have. And this has become super popular, especially, online because we see that with just a click of a button. And we share, right? Naturally, we like to share things. If not, then people will ask us about that. And so with doTERRA, that's also possible. We just share our experiences, and that's often the best way to get started is to share from your own personal testimonial how VMG helped you, how lemon oil supported you, the detox process. And you know what? If you still don't have that testimonial yet, we have thousands of people that have a testimonial to share and people that are actually super grateful for their experience in transformation with their health and wellness. So by sharing a sample or an experience or just, hey, here's the link to this, item that I'm using, just like we do on a day-to-day basis. That's literally how, we start to share out of experience or out of testimonials. And then teaching, sharing by, teaching these classes, for example, we come as a community and we co-teach so that way we can focus on different topics. And, like I said, there's a lot of other ways to do that, whether it's one-on-one support, social media, etc. It's just so many opportunities, and we do have a lot of training about social media, so that if that's an area that you like to explore, there's definitely an option for that. Once someone is ready to get started, how do you help them get started? What resources do you give them? We have all of that in place, thankfully. So if you're completely new and don't know, like, what's the process? What's the system? I don't know what products to use. I haven't even used the product before. We can guide you towards that, but it's typically along these steps, supporting and then, long-term continued education. All right, I'll hand it over back to Marlene.
Thank you, Juliana. So with doTERRA, I mean, this is going to be a very simple, quick little sharing, but I with this slide just kind of shows you the income potential. I mean, whether you just want to get your VMG paid for, like Juliana said, you want to supplement your income. I mean, studies and statistics have shown that even $500 a month can keep people in their homes. And, it's a big, big help to a lot of people, especially these days where you go to the grocery store and leave with two bags and you've spent $300. Like it's crazy right now. So whether it's to supplement your income, you just need a little extra every month, and you already love the products anyway, you can't help but talk about them. You could earn that. Or if you want to replace your income, you could earn that. From platinum and above, you see that's income that is basically replacing your income. And it looks like the numbers are outrageous, but they're real. Like they really are. I've been diamond for almost 10 years now. And I know that you can do this by just helping people with their wellness, which is something that's so needed, especially now at the last 5 years. It's much more of a at the top of people's minds, is thinking more about their wellness and wanting real tools they believe and trust in, because there are a lot more people. Actually, in the last couple of days, I've seen quite a few posts about different studies that are coming out showing that certain uh, pharmaceutical products that didn't really help us when they released them are now supposedly doing things with cancer and helping with cancer and all this kind of stuff. And like I read the comments and people are just going in like, we're not falling for that again, and it's just like makes me feel so like, oh, I have such hope for humanity that we're waking up and not buying into the madness of these crazy systems that we live in. So people care a lot more about this and they want tools. And whether it's to replace your VMG, your income, to supplement your income, it's all possible through doTERRA. You can go to the next slide. So as far as like how much is involved, it just depends on how much time you dedicate, like anything, right? Like if you do it like a hobby, it'll pay you like a hobby. If you share a little more deliberately, like a part-time job, if you do, the difference is if you do this like a part-time job, it pays you way more than any part-time job out there. So it just depends on what, you want to do, but and what that looks like. Like it doesn't need to look like what my life looks like, which is helping people every single day, pretty much every waking hour of the day, or even teaching a class like this. Now, like Juliana said, we have tools, and I hope I have a slide on that if you want to go to the next one, and maybe I do. I don't remember if I added a slide about it in here or not, but um, we have a new app that is free. It's called the Empower app. I'm going to write it in the chat so you guys can go ahead and download it. It's free, it's super easy to use, and it is literally all of the education right at your fingertips to help other people understand what these products can do for them. No matter what team you're on in doTERRA, if you're on another team or if you're brand new or if you're on mine, we could all use this app. It's free for the entire company. And there's coaching on how to use it right in the app, and we also have classes in teaching it. So really, really, there is no reason not to share. Like you don't, it's if you have enough time to play on your phone, to play Candy Crush or any of these other things, you could play on your phone with this app and actually change people's lives by helping them. So it's just a matter of, are you that passionate about wellness and what doTERRA products have done in your life? And if they've helped you, do you have a servant heart and love others and want to help others and want to extend that blessing that these products have been for you into someone else's life? And can you learn how to use an app or a system or technology? And everyone has to say yes to that because this is 2025. We can no longer say, I'm just not good with technology because I'm not either. But we got to figure it out, okay? Because it's the world and the era we live in. So thankfully, this app is literally the easy button. Like if I can do this app, anyone can because I am not techie either. But you see me doing what I can on Instagram, struggling away, okay? But I'm doing it, okay? And we all can. And no matter what you do, as long as you're showing up, it will help someone. Okay? Someone is out there waiting for that message from you. Okay, you can go to the next one. So the next step is if you're a customer, you have to upgrade. You can do that for free in your back office. You just go to account, upgrade your account, put your social security number in there because you will be earning an income. So you need to have that in there. And you also have to have a rewards order of 100 PV in order to earn an income. That is all doTERRA asks of you, no matter if you're day one or your diamond. I still have to order the same amount as someone just starting. It doesn't matter how much income you make, as long as you order 100, you're good to go. And 100 is a nice number. I feel like if you're able to swap out things in your own home, right? Medicines, vitamins, cleaning products, deodorant, shampoo, skincare, all these different products that you're already buying somewhere else, if you learn how doTERRA's products can change your life and your wellness by swapping them out, you're going to have enough personal experience with them to simply share that with the next person and with the next person, right? So just fall in love with those products that equal 100 PV and then go out and share with others why you love them. And reach out to us. We are a community that love teaching others about this business. I love it. I will do it no matter what team you're on because I just love helping people spread the word about these products and create more financial freedom for people because it's very needed. Okay. Make a list of people that you love and that you want to help with wellness and start putting oils on people. Just start being prepared. Have some, if you go in your back office, you could buy a little keychain for like, I think it's like $7 or $8 and just have that little keychain on your purse and just go out into the world. I promise you, you will see moments when someone is in front of you that needs a little bit of oily love that you can give them. And when you do, they're going to go, "What the heck was that?" Okay? So, if you want to change the world, you have to empower people, and that's the only way you can make permanent, effective change on the world. And in doTERRA, it's just easier because all you have to do is put oils on them, love on them, and share with them why you are on a Zoom call at 8 o'clock at night on a weekday to learn about wellness because you believe in the products and you believe what it's doing in your life. And I believe it's our duty to share that forward and bring that blessing into other lives when our lives have been touched in such a powerful way. So thank you all for being on. 22 of you stayed on. That's pretty awesome. So I'm going to take a screenshot of the participants that are still on with us. And some of you show up as Zoom user. So I don't know who you are. So if you know that that's you, put it in the chat what your name is so I can make sure to grab everyone's information and be able to do the raffle and reach out to you via email to let you know if you won a prize. iPhone 93, I don't know who you are either. And Fiona, maybe that's your name. I can check the people that registered. I think that was everyone. Zoom user and iPhone, please put your names in the chat. And I'm here also if you have any questions. We actually did amazing. We did this whole class with the sharing piece and everything in just an hour and 18 minutes. So that was not bad at all. If anyone has any questions, I'm happy to stay on and answer. And if you're ready to go, you can go. Thank you for being with me. You don't have to stay on and hear the questions if you don't want to. But oh, Marie, okay. No, Marie, I see you. Belinda. Oh, that's Belinda, Zoom user. Okay. Cool. Got you. Got you in. But stay on if you have questions. And if not, thank you for being on. I hope everyone starts their detox. If you want some support for your detox, we're happy to create a WhatsApp group. And if you're going to do the detox, just email me because I also have like 8 videos that I can send you each day and kind of support you in that journey with the detox as well. Even more information and education as you're going through it. And we always can create support groups on WhatsApp and people can go in there and just go, "Please talk me off the ledge right now. I'm ready to go eat a Big Mac," or whatever that is. I think having support of your community gets us through detoxes. I know it has for me. So if that's something you're interested in, just let us know and we can do some WhatsApp groups and stay consistent and supporting each other through all of this wellness stuff. Okay. Any questions?
I have a question, Marlene.
Yeah.
The Evolve Your Wellness Kit, is that a like a 30-day and
Pretty
then
much,
like
yeah. I mean, you have your VMG, your omegas, the GX Assist you can do. It depends on how you do it. It may last you more than a month. You know, some of my clients don't even do the 3 a day because it is a little tough on their intestine. You only do that for 10 days. So normally that one will last me for like 2 detoxes.
Mhm.
But everything else in there, I mean, the lemon will also last you more than 30 days, most likely, unless you're really like dumping it in your water. But if you're putting a couple drops, it should last you. But a lot of the other stuff is like, yeah, the VMG, again, depending how you take it. And look, I always say it's what's in your budget, right? Like if you are now spending $40 a month on your vitamins and they're not VMG, I would rather you do half of your sachet of VMG one day and half the other day. You're still going to get so much more nutrition and vitamins into your body than taking pills every day that are $40 a month. Okay? Because the pills, you only keep 20% of that in your body for about an hour. VMG stays in your system for 8 hours and you absorb 80% of it. So even half of VMG, which will last you then 2 months and it's basically $40 a month, is still better for you than taking other things that you think you're saving money with. Because you're really not. You're not saving money. You're throwing money away because it's not even doing anything for you anyway. So it just depends, Carissa, to answer your question, how they take it. It could last them 1 month, it could last them 2 months, and if it's in your budget that it lasts you 2 months, then that's fine too, as long as you are doing something positive for your body that is going to produce results that you want.
Right. I was thinking of it from a way to get them to have a good 90-day run since there's that awesome promotion for the 100 points free in December.
Yeah.
So if they did the Evolve Your Wellness Kit for like 30 days and then just went into VMG, the foundational wellness
Yes.
second to that,
Absolutely.
that would
Yeah,
work.
because they're gonna need, after they do the GX, they're gonna need the microbiome.
Mhm.
So that could be something that they do the following month. And then month three, as they, get with people that are sharing all of this with them, go over like what are they washing their clothes with? What are they cleaning their homes with? What are they bathing in? They may still, we haven't even done like all the green cleaning stuff and all that today in the class, but that's a good thing to, do with them maybe month three. And by then they're probably going to have run out of something from month one too. So then they have that 100 points for that. And for that, there is information that needs to be sent to me to submit to get the points. So I will, if you have someone in mind for this, just message me and I can send you what I need from the coupon to be sent to me so I can email the appropriate departments to make sure they all get their points awarded. Because this is not like a corporate thing. This is just like our team and like just
Right.
small groups in doTERRA that are getting this promotion. So we have to just do it as a team.
It's giving VIP. Okay.
Yeah, we're getting some good treatment in doTERRA because we've been so consistent and we just share. So it's great that doTERRA rewards the people that are really out there doing the work, right? And sharing with everyone. So, any other questions? No? Okay. Well, I will be messaging Marlene about your new builder. Excited to meet her. I'll message you my availability just because I'm all over the place these days, so I'm not sure when I'll be available this week, but I'm gonna revamp my link and send it to you so we can get her call on
Mm,
the schedule for this week.
wonderful.
Yes.
What is the Diamond Club program? I don't know what Diamond.
So the Diamond Club, it's a program doTERRA has that people they have to qualify for it. And I don't know all the requirements off the top of my head, but it's going on right now. And I have codes for you. So if you have someone brand new you're enrolling with the code, they can get the balance or the balance and adaptive. But on our class, we just have people from different teams. So I want to make sure that everyone gets to share the code that is from their own team. But yeah, it's just a code you put in when you're enrolling someone. it's right. You'll see it says promo code. You can put it in there. And if it's 100 PV, the balance will automatically propagate. And if it's 200, I believe they'll get the balance and the adaptive, and they'll get to choose one of those three gifts as well with the 150. And they also qualify for that coupon. So it's a really good time to, if you've had people on the fence that were kind of like, I don't know, maybe one day, I'm not ready, like reach out to everyone because they may decide, wow, this is a lot of good free stuff I'm getting that maybe, it might motivate them to get started. I mean, and they don't need to do the detox. I mean, ideally, we want everyone trying like the Revitazen and the castor oil, all the new things. But if they're brand new and they have a very particular focus because of a health issue they're dealing with, they can use it for any. It just as long as it's 125 PV enrollment and 125 the following month, whether it's October, November, or December. It ends in November, but so November, if you enroll them November, then December they do 125, they get 100 points. So they're not like checking to see if they're buying detox stuff. It's just that we also have that detox kit that is $70 off. So it's a really good deal as well. And since it has the VMG and the omegas, I mean, it's a good thing for, I just teach everyone foundational wellness when they get started. And really, no matter what their wellness concerns are, foundational wellness is going to be instrumental in that response for their body and everything. So, yeah, cool. Well, I'll send you if you want the Diamond Club code. It's on our team WhatsApp group, but if you can't find it, just message me and I'll shoot it over to you. All right. Cool
Thank
deal.
you.
My pleasure. Okay, guys. Well, thanks for being on. Love you all. We'll see what we're going to teach in November. If you have any ideas or you want to focus on a specific topic, let me know so we can start creating the content for it. And I really, really want to try to do this every month, like at least once a month, if not twice a month, but definitely once a month, and have a new topic that we share. Foundational wellness, we should be sharing every week with people, but there's recorded classes in the app now. So we really can just share that, we don't really need to do it I think this is good to do like new topics and new products and products that maybe people aren't as versed in using. So let's come up with some cool ideas for some great classes we can do at least once a month and take turns. You guys did awesome today. So, I love seeing new faces teaching, so it's not always the same people and especially always me. So, I love that you guys are getting excited to come on and teach with us. So, if you haven't yet, I'm gonna call on you. Mr. Kelvin, you're next. Yeah, I see you. Ms. Zorana, you're next too. I'm gonna have you teaching. Claudia just getting started, but you're gonna be teaching with us real soon too. So, and Iraida, you're not getting out of it either. So I'll see you guys soon and love you all. And what about doing this class again while this detox is coming? We can, Shanti. I'm happy to do this one again. Let me just stop the recording actually. We can if you have more people that want it to be because we recorded this one.